controversy over Conrad and what's next. Michael Jackson's doctor is free tonight. He got out of prison early today after spending 2 years behind bars. That follows his manslaughter conviction for killing Michael Jackson. And now he's facing a reality check about his new reality. Could that include a reality show? Well, Valerie Wass is Conrad Murray's attorney. She's with us tonight from Hollywood. Thank you for being here, Valerie.
Thank you.
So there are reports today that Dr. Murray is obviously already thinking about how he's going to make money and get his life back together. Some of those reports include the possibility of maybe doing a reality show. Is there any truth to that?
He has not mentioned doing a reality show to me, so I can't confirm that at all.
Do you think that would be a good idea?
You know, it's not really my decision to make, it's his. But right now he has other things that he needs to deal with, such as continuing to appeal his conviction and try to get his medical licenses back. And right now his priority, though, is reuniting with his family and his girlfriend.
Sure. Obviously, the events he's been through over the past many years would make a terrific tell-all book. I'm sure he's being approached. Do you know anything about whether or not he may be writing a book?
I know that he's written a lot during his incarceration at the county jail. I don't know that it's in a book form, but I've been contacted by various literary agents that have interest in it. There's no deal that's been made yet.
Okay, so that's still kind of hanging out there. There were, not surprisingly, a lot of angry Michael Jackson fans camped out at the jail today, obviously upset with the fact that he was being released. I want to watch with you what the L.A. County Sheriff's Department just said about Murray's time behind bars, if we can look at that.
He was exemplary. I mean, he was kept away. He was kept what we call a K-10, if you will, a keep away from the general population because of his notoriety.
Was he ever in danger in the prison? Was he ever kept away from the prison population?
It's called a keep away. He was kept away from the general population because of his notoriety. He was never in danger.
Okay, so right there, he was never in danger. He was protected on the inside. A lot of Jackson fans, as you know, they're very, very supportive of Michael to this day, and they were furious that he got out after serving 2 years of a 4-year prison sentence. Do you know, Valerie, whether or not Dr. Murray is worried about his safety now that he's out of that sort of protective custody?
Well, first I want to clear up a point that he did not get out early. He served as long of a sentence as was possible. He was entitled to 1 day of credit for each day of custody, and the Sheriff's Department did not let him out 1 minute early. They released him at 12:01 on the first day at the completion of his sentence, so it was not an early release. As far as his concerns for safety, he's a grown man. He's very intelligent, and he's dealing with it.
Taking some security precautions, I imagine. I mean, it's obviously an unenviable position to have to be in.
Right, but these Jackson fans, or fanatics as I call them, that were outside the jail this morning, that have been hanging out during both trials, it's a very small group. It's just a small group of crazy fans that they're really insignificant.
Okay. We do hear, Valerie, that he does want to practice medicine again, and he's working on getting his licenses back. So given his notoriety for his part in Jackson's death, does he really have an expectation that patients would want to see him? I think that's an obvious thing people are thinking about right now.
He ran a clinic in the poorest part of Houston called 5 Acres, that community, and those patients can't wait for him to get back. They want him back. They've been vocal supporters of him during his criminal trial and during his incarceration. They would welcome him back with open arms.
Is he financially?
It wouldn't be a problem.
Is he financially in good shape now? He was making a lot of money. Obviously, his defense was not inexpensive. How's that?
You know, I'm not going to disclose his finances. That's not my concern. My concern is appealing his criminal conviction, so I can't address that at this time.
Okay. Well, Valerie, I do appreciate you giving us your insight on this big story today. Valerie Wass, thank you so much for being here.